What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. If you haven't yet or you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For all latest Dodgers news, rumors, hype videos, podcasts, you're going to find it right here. So be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. Thanks to you, it's the fastest growing Dodgers YouTube channel in the game. So be sure to tell your friends, tell your family, any Dodger fans you know, tell them to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't, but I've been gone for a couple days. I was in Florida to attend a wedding, little preseason vacay, but I am back.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
And we've got tons of news to get into, starting with the Dodgers making their first round of cuts this spring. They ended up cutting 27 players in total. Their roster now down to 45 with less than 2 weeks before opening day. So we're going to get into some of these names, starting with the pitchers. So Josiah Gray, Michael Grove, Landon Knack, Nolan Long, Jose Martinez, Bobby Miller, Robinson Ortiz, Ryan Pepio, Gus Varland, Kendall Williams, Alex Vesia, Gerardo Carrillo, Andre Jackson, and Edwin Uceta. So the first name that jumps out is always going to be Josiah Gray, the number one prospect in the Dodgers organization. He's not quite ready for the show, especially with all this pitching depth that the Dodgers have, but he is on his way. He still has some developing to do. To me, there's no question he has the stuff and the potential to be a frontline starter for the Dodgers one day, but not quite yet. But when he was on this spring, he had some really nice moments, like the time he did Eugenio Suarez dirty.
Drafted by the Reds. And Suarez, the payoff pitch. Swung on a miss, strike three, gunned it past him.
And then there's Alex Vesia. So the Dodgers acquired Vesia in the Dylan Floro trade, and I thought he had a decent shot of making this Dodgers bullpen as a lefty. He was optioned as well, and I think with him, it just comes down to the fact that Garrett Clevenger pitched better than he did this spring. So I was expecting a little more from Vesia, that filthy movement that he has. And there's also the fact that Nick Robertson is still in the mix, and it looks like we won't see Joe Kelly for quite some time, and the status of Brusdar Graterol is still unclear. It looks like the latest on him is that he probably won't be ready for opening day. There's also Mitchell White, who's been dealing with an arm injury himself. So the needs of the team were definitely a factor in this first round of cuts. Then the other Dodger players that were reassigned to the minors today were infielders Jacob Amaya, Michael Busch, Cody Hosey, Miguel Vargas, Devin Mann, Lionel Valera, and Omar Estevez. Then for the outfielders, you had Ryan Noda, Andy Pages, and James Outman. Then there was catcher Hunter Fiducia. So you had those guys reassigned to the minors, and then Keibert Ruiz was option. So here's Dave Roberts on his message to Josiah Gray and Keibert Ruiz.
I think for Keibert, it was late arrival to camp, and we just didn't get to see him as much as we have liked, but continue to go out there and take at bats every day, play regularly once they start playing games on the other side. And when we get a chance, we'll try to bring him over, but just really impressed with the way he looks and the way he's matured. With Josiah, it's the starters are building up. He needs to build up as a starter, get on a regular routine, and continue to, find some, tune some things up, fine tune some things. But I thought JoJo had a good camp, and he's only going to get better.
So with the options, you have Keibert Ruiz, Zach Reks, Luke Raley, Alex Vesia, who we just talked about, Gerardo Carrillo, Andre Jackson, Edwin Uceta. Some of those names we mentioned. But if you're out there wondering what's the difference between being reassigned and being optioned, well, they optioned the players that are currently on the Dodgers 40-man roster, and they cut the guys who weren't. So really it's just about getting to the point of spring training where the guys who are going to play a big role this season are going to get more of the reps. We're getting closer and closer to opening day. Now, as far as Keibert Ruiz, you really have to start wondering, what is his future going to be with the Los Angeles Dodgers? Will they include him in a trade for another position of need, because we know how loaded the Dodgers are at catcher at the moment. They already have the fresh Prince, Will Smith, who I think is going to have a breakout year for the Dodgers. I think he's going to emerge as a star. I see him making the All-Star team and being that next great Dodgers catcher. And then you have Austin Barnes, who every pitcher loves throwing to. He knows how to pitch frame. He knows how to get that strike at the bottom of the zone. And then if you go past Keibert Ruiz, you have Diego Cartaya, who many believe has a chance to be a better player than Keibert Ruiz. So I see Andrew Friedman and company dangling him and using him as a trade asset. We'll see what develops with that as the season progresses. But it doesn't seem like they were too thrilled that he showed up late to camp. Who knows what happened, what the complications were. Keibert's 22. He turns 23 in July. And you have to wonder if he wants an opportunity to play for another club that needs a catcher, that needs a left-handed bat. I think it's just not a great fit for the Dodgers because they found Will Smith, because Austin Barnes is still a catcher that the pitchers love throwing to, and he plays a big part for this team. And then you have Diego Cartaya, who we just mentioned a couple minutes ago. So bottom line, I don't see Keibert Ruiz having significant time as a Dodger catcher. I think they will trade him at some point, but if you're the Dodgers, you want to try to get that trade value up. So all I'm saying is if the Dodgers find themselves in a position where they need to add a piece, whether it be a bullpen piece or a position player, we don't know how the season's going to shake out as far as injuries go, you're going to hear Keibert Ruiz's name brought up, so keep your eye on that all season long. So the Dodgers down to 45 in camp. 18 of those 45 are pitchers. So we're going to do a deeper dive on the remaining players in the coming days, but let me know down below in the comments, should the Dodgers look to trade Keibert Ruiz, and what would you trade him for? You think the Dodgers need to add a bullpen piece? Let me know down below in the comments section, and tell me, what do you think Josiah Gray's ceiling is? Is it ace of your staff? Is it a number 2 pitcher on a championship team? I want your takes on Josiah Gray. Is he a future All-Star? Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no, but let me know down below in the comments section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. That's at DMAC_LA. If you haven't yet, or you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel for all the latest Dodgers news, rumors, hype videos, podcasts, interviews. You're going to find it right here. So be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For the latest Dodgers Nation gear, head over to gearup.la. Some of the best Dodgers t-shirt designs in the game. You're going to find them right over there. I got my Joe Kelly shirt on today, the nice swing blank. You know which one I'm talking about. So go get geared up for the new season. Some of the best Dodger designs in the game. Get that Dodgers Nation drip over at www.gearup.la. For all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.